Hey, Repony, what is going on? JTH?
Tailsthehero, and our Sonics, of course.
Yes, and right now... Oh, take that belt down.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's the United States belt. We are WWE fans. We like to have titles hang up on my curtains from time to time.
Yeah, why the hell not? Just for fun.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Oh!
You okay, dude?
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, well today
we were going to do Lunani, but we found another one that's captured our interest. Another reading by Scott. It's called The Plague.
We don't know what it's about. Hopefully nothing horrible.
Yeah.
The Plague. I'm guessing it's gonna be a little bit of gore, but you know.
But you never know.
Yeah.
Things can have crazy twists, just like Doctor Who. But anyways, here we go. The Plague.
Ah!
Ah!
Hello, everybody, and welcome
Fucking
to another
sound.
reading of
That was my
fanfiction.
fault.
Yeah.
Today, I will be reading The Plague by Pastel Inc., requested to me by Star Wars Fan 73.
Star Wars rocks.
By the way,
I have not read this
my
at all.
ghetto
I
brony
only
wristband.
went
Oh
down
yeah, and check out me.
once and read one line.
This shirt just got 20% cooler.
And the line was, "Oh, Apple Bloom, I'm going to... Oh."
What the
wait, what?
What the
Interesting.
I'm confuzzled.
Hold on.
The lifelessness of this year's winter...
I said
takes
pause,
its
damn it. Okay. Alright, he hasn't started yet. Confuzzled here.
I hope this is not what I think it is.
Alright, just screw that for now. Let's get on with this.
Yeah.
On Ponyville. All of its citizens were cold and lethargic. No pony wanted to do
Okay, so
anything
it's
but
winter.
stay inside of their homes and sleep away the hours. All except Pinkie Pie, who was prancing through the streets, catching as many snowflakes as she could on her tongue.
Of course.
Winter is
Pinkie.
the best time of year. Why doesn't any pony want to come outside and play in the snow?
It's
It's
cold.
like ice cream, Pinkie giggled to herself.
Well,
She continued her frolicking with her tongue out until she suddenly slipped by a patch of ice, and her face touched the bottom of an ice-cold sign. She opened her eyes and giggled to herself in her mind that she was about to say, "Whoopsies!" when she realized that her tongue had stuck to the sign and she was cold. She tried to scream for help with the snow all around Ponyville.
Okay.
Difficult for a shout to help
word
to go
of
very far.
advice: never stick your
All
tongue
the
to
other
a pole
ponies were
during winter.
inside, sleeping or
My
even
father
depressed because
did it,
of
and
the
so
weather
did
to
I,
get out of
and
So, Pinkie lay there,
yeah,
for
not a
what
good
seemed
idea.
like hours, shivering and alone. But after some time, Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle were skiing out of control and crashed into an empty stand that had been left out. I guess we can check Slickin' off the list.
Sleeking.
Skiing off the list, Apple Bloom said in a daze. We shouldn't be trying to get our cutie
wait,
marks
where's
to
Scootaloo?
Scootaloo anyway, said Sweetie Belle.
Where's Scootaloo?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Apple Bloom had a disgruntled look on her face. The fillies looked over and saw a half-buried Pinkie Pie laying in the snow. Her eyes were closed.
Oh boy, she
Hey,
must
Pinkie
be
Pie,
unconscious.
what are you doing out there in the snow? Pinkie Pie, asked Sweetie Belle as she moved in on her. Pinkie wasn't moving, and the fillies became worried. They noticed Pinkie's tongue had caught to the side as they proceeded to yank and pull until she was free.
No, that's gonna be
The little
painful.
ponies then dragged Pinkie to the nearest house to ask for help. The nearest house happened to be Scootaloo's.
Yay.
The little ones knocked furiously on the door, but there was no answer.
Say
They
what?
had no time to waste, and they rushed over to the next house, which was Lyra and Bonbons, to get some help.
Yay!
They took
Lyra.
Pinkie inside and
And
got her warmed
Bonbon.
up in bed
Yay.
with some soup and warm head wraps.
Yay.
She was in good care.
Yay.
However, after the fillies had stopped worrying about Pinkie, Sweetie Belle thought back to Scootaloo. She found it really strange that Scootaloo hadn't shown up at the Cutie Mark Crusaders headquarters today, and she didn't answer the door when they desperately needed her to.
I do find that weird.
Well, now that Pinkie's alright, I think I'm gonna go check on Scootaloo. She's been acting really
Yeah,
weird, don't you
Scoot.
think?
She's my favorite CMC.
Yeah, you're right. I'd love to come, but Big Sis really has Big Apple coated to meet this season, even if nothing's growing, said Apple Bloom. Alright, official Cutie Mark Crusader
I hope
business
it's
for
not like
today's
Scootaloo is
complete.
going to be like the crazy psychopath
Billy's
killer
high
or
hoped
something.
and Applejack Apple
That
Bloom
would crush my heart.
typo.
Yeah, you
Apple
got me.
Bloom
I don't
trotted
know.
home.
How are we supposed
Sweetie
to know?
Belle thanked Lyra and Bonbon for
Yeah,
taking care of
listen.
Pinkie and headed to Scootaloo's house, which was next door. She knew that the door wouldn't be answered, but she tried again anyways. No different result. She peered into the window while standing on a stack of hay and saw Scootaloo rubbing herself under the light fire in her living room.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa!
whoa,
Confuzzle.
Wait
Pause.
a second
Pause.
here, bro.
Are you serious,
Rubbing
bro?
herself as... Wait,
Wait.
rubbing herself like this, or as in...
Down there,
Oh my goodness.
down south.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
I don't know if I'll be able to bear this.
Shut up, let's listen.
Oh. The writer even added sound effects.
Sweetie Belle was watching the display in awe and confusion from the window.
I just dropped my Sonic.
Is this why Scootaloo didn't show up today? What is she even doing?
Thank you.
Okay.
I really didn't
Sweetie
mean
Belle
it,
while
though.
staring at her friend. Oh my gosh, this just feels
Oh
so
no.
good. I can't stop.
Oh.
Just then,
Are you
Charity
serious,
walked
bro?
in and lay beside Scootaloo and began kissing her neck from behind.
Who?
Cheerily.
Sis, why?
Sis, I didn't know Scootaloo and Cheerily were sisters.
Don't worry. Your teacher will teach you something.
Oh,
I dropped my Sonic again.
oh no, she's not gonna do.
I'll take care of you. Just lay back. Cheerily rested her sister's head in her arms and began helping Scootaloo rub herself. She placed her hoof on Scootaloo's and moved it back and forth.
I put it down. I put it down on purpose that time.
Stop. No, please, sis. Please.
Oh, my head is gonna get so muffed up
You're a
from
good
listening to
girl.
this.
I guess we can move on. Cheerily laid Scootaloo on the pillows and moved in front of her and laid down herself. I'm going to put my mouth on it now. Just lay there. That'll make you feel good.
She's a child.
Please. Can you stop? I can't take this anymore. Without saying anything, Cheerily began licking Scootaloo's a special place.
Oh my
Her
gosh.
tongue moved in and out and dragged saliva all across her sister's lips. Sis, don't! Put your tongue... I can't! The playful sister kept licking her insides and began rubbing herself as she did so.
Oh.
Are you almost there? Asked
Ah.
Cheerily.
Oh.
Almost where?
Oh. Could it get any more
Oh.
perverse than this?
The sisters began licking and
Oh
rubbing
my
harder.
gosh.
Scootaloo at this point was rubbing herself beside
Wait, what about Sweetie Belle? Is she watching this whole thing go down?
I think so. What the hell?
I always found this so adorable, like when I read the stories like this, when they say this line right here.
Pardon?
Sis, I feel like I'm going to pee. What's happening?
Hold on, pause. Oh, that was so funny.
I get it.
I get it. Oh.
She's only a filly. She doesn't understand what it means.
Oh. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Let's get back to this.
Cheerily was about to climax herself.
Oh dear God.
Sis! Scootaloo let out a scream of intense joy as her sister finished. Cheerily bit down on a pillow and climaxed shortly after. The sisters lay there in their living room, panting and sweating.
Yes,
Sweetie Belle
both
pulled
of
her head
our
down from the
Sonics
window and got
extend,
down
but
to
mine,
look
he has
at
to
Hank.
push
Her
a lever. I
expression
just
was
push a
shocked,
button.
and she made her
But
way home. and
yeah,
went
that's
in
because
with
your
Scootaloo
button's
the
freaking
next
sensitive.
day.
Mine's easier.
Well, it's
The
sensitive
next
if you
day
hit
at
it too
school,
hard.
Scootaloo was already in the classroom with Cheerily. Their teacher,
Okay.
when the rest of the students began walking in. When Sweetie Belle walked in, she noticed that Scootaloo and the teacher were exchanging awkward looks. Hey,
Seriously?
Scootaloo, how are you feeling? Sweetie
Seriously.
Belle was genuine in her concern. Scootaloo just looked at her and fell to her desk. Hey, Sweetie Belle, Scootaloo, what are we going to do today to get our cutie mark? Apple Bloom asked innocently enough.
Typical Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Well, we could
thing.
try something I just learned yesterday.
Oh!
Scootaloo was
Are you
interested by the
serious,
teacher.
bro?
No talking during my lesson, or I might just have to keep you after class. No thanks, sis. The bell rang. Scootaloo dragged all the others away, and they rode to their headquarters on her scooter. They locked themselves inside, and Scootaloo put on the act that wasn't really like her at all. You guys, I don't know how to say it, but I think I did something bad. Something really bad. Well, whatever it is, Scootaloo, you can tell us, Apple Bloom assured her. Just then, Applejack popped from the window. How y'all doing? Can I get you anything? No thanks, sis. We're good, exclaimed Apple Bloom. Well, that's just dandy, but, little Sugar Cube, we need your help to catch these sneaky little varmints that made off with all of our apples.
Yeah.
Oh, well, sorry, guys. Looks like I'll see you later. We'll talk later, okay? As she ran off with her sister. Well, Sweetie Belle was more excited than ever. What happened?
You
Why
know,
are you
damn
suddenly
it.
so interested, Sweetie Belle? Asked Scootaloo. I kind of saw you yesterday.
Blew it.
Scootaloo turned around to hide herself.
Blew
You saw
it.
that, huh? Well, that shortens what I was going to say.
Busted.
But Scootaloo, why were you and your sister doing
As
those
someone
things?
would say,
What were you even
Trojan
doing?
yet.
Sweetie, have you ever tried it? It's better than any cutie mark. No,
Oh
but
dear goodness.
something just felt off about it. How would you do that kind of thing with your sister? I couldn't help myself. It just felt so good. You know, I wouldn't mind trying it with you.
Oh!
I get it. It's gonna be a plague of like sexual.
Well,
Some sort of
thanks,
disease.
but no thanks.
That's
Sexual
I
ecstasy
just remembered
or
I have
something like
something
that.
to do. Bye.
Yeah, some sort of
Sweetie Belle ran
sexual
from Fluttershy's house
craziness.
to ask for help.
Yeah, sexual.
Some sort of
Fluttershy!
sex crazy
Fluttershy, I need your
wildness.
help! Something's wrong with Scootaloo! Open the door! She was pounding furiously on the door. This seemed familiar. No answer at the door. Sweetie Belle didn't need to peer into the window. She could hear the sounds emanating from behind the door. Rainbow Dash, it's fun and everything, but I would appreciate it if you would just leave now. If it's alright with you. Fluttershy was being backed into a corner. Aw, but we haven't even started yet. You'll miss all the fun if I leave now. Rainbow Dash slowly flew closer towards Fluttershy, practically pinning her to the wall. You know, Fluttershy, I've always really liked you. Rainbow Dash was blushing. Well,
Oh my head.
thank you, Rainbow Dash. I like you too and everything, but still, you do? Oh, that's gonna make this that much easier.
Oh my
Rainbow
god.
Dash's eyes were half open and she was blushing. She landed in front of her friend and put her hoof behind her head, then leaned in. You're a good friend, Fluttershy. Sweetie Belle was listening to the entire thing from behind the door, alone in her thoughts. Rainbow Dash leaned in and began kissing and licking Fluttershy's neck. Rainbow
Well,
Dash.
I guess I could kind of get used to a
This isn't
Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy
This
shipping.
isn't what friends should be doing. Fluttershy, this was bound to happen. Aren't you just glad that it's your friend who's doing it and not some pony else? Rainbow Dash was trying to calm her struggling friend.
What if she's not
Oh, I don't know.
a lesbian? Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Special
Just saying.
Colt when he came along.
There you go, Skull
It's always
Colt.
good to practice before your big performance, right? Rainbow Dash explained.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I suppose. Fluttershy hesitated still. Rainbow Dash pushed her knee up against Fluttershy's special place and started her entirely up and down by flying. Rainbow, stop. That feels too good.
Oh.
Rainbow Dash resumed kissing her friend's neck and rubbing her with her knee. Rainbow, stop. Fluttershy's face was completely red, and all she could do was lay quiet and accept Rainbow Dash.
You know she would want to
Rainbow
resist,
Dash
but
pulled
she's just
back.
too sweet. She wouldn't be able
Lay
to.
on your side now. Fluttershy did so without hesitation. She wanted to feel even more of Rainbow Dash. Fluttershy lifted her leg, and Rainbow Dash grabbed a hold of it and moved in. Their lower bodies touched as
Oh my gosh, they're grinding.
of contact between the two of them. I'm going to start move it. Before she could finish, Fluttershy had already began on her own.
Really?
Fluttershy, wait! I didn't say go! There was no response. Fluttershy was already drowning in pleasure.
Oh.
This is just amazing. Rainbow Dash, why haven't we done this sooner? There was no talking after that. The two just kept rubbing against each other and exchanging moans of pleasure. I think, Rainbow Dash, I'm almost...
Oh dear gosh.
Me too! No way you're gonna beat me! Rainbow Dash challenged. The thrusting got faster and faster. I'm going to... I feel like narrating that cry of pleasure, so I'm not going to. The two had finished at the same time. There were a few moments of panting before Fluttershy climbed on top of Rainbow Dash and gave her another passionate kiss. Let's do this again soon. You know, if it's alright with you. Yeah, of course. Tomorrow, same time, same
Oh, shit.
Lovely. Rainbow Dash left through the front door, and Fluttershy stared at her as she flew away, and then went back inside. Sweetie Belle popped out from the hedge she was hiding in and just started walking away. Achoo! She sneezed. She had gotten a cold from being out in the snow for so long. She limped back to her sister's house to get some rest. Rarity! She yelled through the building.
Oh dear.
What is it, my dear?
Oh,
Rarity was working on her latest winter boot design.
Oh, okay.
It was a relief to see that at least some pony wasn't doing strange things.
I've actually really loved Rarity now. I used to not really like her, but now I think she's awesome.
Well, actually, Rarity, Don't speak! Save your energy! I'm going to take you to the doctor right away. I imagine you'll want to join your friends tomorrow in your local clubhouse, so let's get you some medicine to get you better as quickly as possible. Fine, she said reluctantly. When they arrived at Dr. Who's office, He showed Sweetie Belle to a bed where she could rest for a while.
Dr. Hooves is...
I'll go get the medicine.
Dr. Hooves is in this fanfiction. Awesome.
Well, I'll come back to check on you in a few hours. Do try to get some sleep, alright? Said Rarity. Okay, sis. I have something I want to talk to you about when we get back, though, Sweetie Belle said in a sickened voice. Oh, but of course.
Can I hold yours for a little while, please?
Goodbye now. Rarity left, leaving Sweetie Belle alone in the doctor's bed. You like parties, don't you? Sweetie Belle heard a familiar voice coming from
Pinkie Pie!
They all had curtains around them. Who said that? Sweetie Belle became worried. You like parties, don't you, Sweetie Belle? The voice was a bit less sickly this time. I guess I do. Sweetie Belle didn't know what else to say. I do too, but I think I found something better than parties. Pinkie Pie opened the curtain to Sweetie Belle's bed and shared an expression of sickly happiness.
Oh boy.
Do you want to know what I found? It's really good, and I'll share it with you. Pinkie's voice was slightly hazy.
Slightly, oh shit.
Oh, it's the end of part 1.
Alright, the only thing I have to say about this is, so far, holy fuck!
This is, it's like, really, really weird. Part 2 will be...
later today, more than likely.
Or maybe right now, I don't know.
Yeah, but anyways, later.